another vlog. I know it's been a while since I said that. I didn't end up uploading the Scunthorpe and Forest Green videos purely because I've been busy. But now we're back. Last week we drew away at Oldham 1-1. So I mean, however way you look at it, it's a point gained, I guess, after going behind so early in the game. But today we have a very tough game in Bradford, who, you know, are in the top 7, a massive club that realistically, you know, shouldn't be in League 2 or anywhere near it. They've got a great fan base that have, you know, pretty much sold out our away end, and it's going to be a lively atmosphere and I think a lively game. I think it's a big game for both teams. Obviously, they're fighting for, you know, promotion and to get into the top 3 to where they want to be. And by doing that, obviously, they need to pick up results and wins. And I've heard their away form has been a little bit patchy and inconsistent, really. So that, you know, is obviously something they need to fix up. But I think it's a good opportunity for them against us, who at the minute are quite poor. We're pretty much winless in the league in about 2 months. So yeah, it's not really looking good. And we do need to sort it out very quickly. So, you know, a win today against such a good opposition would, you know, massively uplift the place, and you know, it would do us a lot of good. It could really sort of turn our season around. So it's a big game for both teams in their own respective ways. So hopefully we'll be able to get a good result. I'll happily take a point right now. You know, I know we haven't won for such a long time, but a point against Bradford when we're lower down in the table, any points are a good result, really. So yeah, I'll definitely take a point. I mean, injury-wise and things like that, there's not much to patch up on. Joby McInnes still nowhere near back to fitness. I don't know whether we'll ever see him on the pitch again for Orient. I really hope we do, especially now when times are tough. You know, we could really do with the experienced figure of our captain like that. So, but yeah, other than that, we've got pretty much a fresh team to pick from. Angle, Wilkinson, Leyton, they're all back. But yeah, Bradford have a lot of quality, not to mention Vaughan up front, who's played at a very good level, championship level in more recent years, and is a prolific goal scorer. So definitely got to watch him today. Clayton Donaldson, our old nemesis, really, from the days where he was at Brentford. Another good striker at this level, even though he's getting on a bit, but still he is a good player. All around they've got some very good players. Of course, we've got Bradford's former captain of last season, Josh Wright, who they don't particularly, well, their fans don't particularly get on with today. So I don't know, I just have a little feeling that maybe, you know, Josh Wright may be getting a goal today. He scores a lot of goals for us anyway, but the fact he's coming up against his old club when there's a lot of ill kind of feeling towards each other, I think he might get a goal. So my score prediction today, I think we're going to lose. I'm just going to say 3-2 Bradford. But yeah, anything other than defeat will be a good result. So let's get down to Brisbane Road.
Play comes through, and the cross comes in. Wilkinson heads off the top of the bar. A great chance. We started very nicely. Oh, every single time this ref is blowing up for them. Free kick to Orient. Playing some nice stuff actually. No, he's going to have it. Probably Maguire Drew. Yeah, I think just right stepping away. Maguire Drew. Oh! Goal kick. It's literally smashed off you. Right, good chance. We're playing
down, you paedophile. Sit 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 down. Pedo.
1 minute added on, half time, 0-0. Very good half for us against well, on paper, a decent opposition. They haven't really shown what they can do. I think we've had the best chance of the half, and we should have probably be 1-0 up. I think our efforts deserve to be in front, but I think half time's a bad thing for us because I don't think they can get any worse. They're going to have obviously a half time team by their manager who will obviously uplift them, and I think you'll see a much better showing from them in the second half. So I think half time's a bad thing for us, especially going at 0-0. But no, we've controlled the game really well and had the best chance. So, and we look really assured. So I'm very impressed so far. But yeah, let's see what the second half brings. Big second half coming. They're going to fly out the blocks a lot better than what they were in that first half. So this is going to be tough. Come on, boys. Set piece in a good area to float a ball in, so hopefully we can actually use this quite effectively this time. We've had a few in these kind of positions, haven't really done much good. Just whip the ball in with a bit of pace around the 6-yard box punting spot. Oh no.
Right, Josie, right.
Joshy, right. Go on, son.
Ole, Joshy, right.
No! 3, man.
Oh, fuck on it, loves you more than you will know. Whoa, it's to you, just in Edinburgh. Oh, it loves you more than you know. Whoa, it's to you, just in Edinburgh. Orient loves you more than you know. Whoa, it's to you, just in Edinburgh. Orient loves you more than you will know. Whoa, it's to you, just in Edinburgh. Orient loves you more than you will know. Whoa, it's to you, just in Edinburgh. Orient loves you more than you will know. Whoa.
This feels really building up, and we're getting on top. We've had a few very good chances and probably should have had a penalty. So as long as we keep going in the manner we are, we should get something from this game.
Right, Joshy, right. Joshy, right. Joshy, right.
Oh my god. That was fucking
we're not winning this.
Back to us. They've done nothing all game. Maguire drew off and Rosie coming on, great sub. I'd have done it a bit earlier in his pace, but the last 10 minutes we're getting the spaces and he gets on the ball, he will really turn them apart. 4 minutes added on. Corner, probably the last sort of kicks of the game. Causing mayhem from our last couple of corners. Come on, really good delivery. Come on. It's a shit corner. Full-time 0-0. I'd have been absolutely happy with that, like I said before the game, but we were brilliant and we should have won the game. Bradford didn't cause us any problems. For a team in the top 7, I don't know if they still are, but before the game, they were very, very poor and we were very good. So, yeah, I'm happy with a point. I'm content with it, but slightly disappointed with the fact that we've not managed to get it through, but still, it's a point in the right direction.
So as you guys can see, I'm now back from the game. an initial reflection on it, as I said at the end, I think to sum it up really, before the game, like I said on here, I'd be absolutely buzzing with a point, and the fact that after the game I'm slightly disappointed that we only got a point and not all three sort of tells you how well we played today. And we came up against a good team who I think from the get-go we were up for it, and I think maybe planted a little doubt in their mind, and I think we got at them from the get-go, like I say, very early on, and maybe they just from that moment mentally just thought they were going to be in for a tough game, and it didn't really happen for them, and in the sense that they didn't really create much, and especially not enough to obviously go and win the game. Even if they had won the game, maybe late on it'd have been, would have been robbed. So I think, I'm happy with the fact that we've got a point, because it's against a very good team that I don't know whether it's a case of we didn't allow them to get into their game, or they were that poor. They only had one shot on target all game, one or two shots on target all game. We've had a lot of chances in there that we should have buried, and on a different day we could have won that game 2 or 3-0, and we come away with a point, and majority of us are still pretty satisfied with a point. So it's a point in the right direction. Morecambe lost today, so that puts us 7 points clear of the bottom. I don't think we'll get relegated at all. I think we've got a good enough squad. I think with some additions in January, we'll only get stronger, and I think now is time to just give the job to Embleton, just make it happen, just get it done, let people know, and just let's move on now. I don't think it's going to be anybody from the outside, otherwise it would have happened, and there's been no talk about anybody or rumours or such. So just give the job to Ross, let him do it, and I'm sure that he'll pull us in the right direction as we're starting to do so. So yeah, I'm happy today. We played well. Some very good performances from certain players. Jamie Turley at the back, when he seems to be in the team in recent weeks. We look at a much better assured side at the back, and Judd as well. He hasn't played, and when he has played, he hasn't been playing consistently. And to come in a very difficult game and put the performance he did, no one got past him. So I think it's testament to himself and his character, because it's been rumoured that Martin Ling, coincidentally Sam's dad, who plays in the same position as Miles, he's been sort of slagging off Judd, saying he's not professional enough, and now he's had his chance and he's taken it, and he's got to be in the team next week. So has Turley, so is that same back four. It's difficult for Ross. He's had to drop Brill and Coulson, bring in Sargent, which is a massive call, and it needed to happen. Sarge again, brilliant performance, clean sheet. Last 2 games, 1 goal conceded. And 2 games unbeaten. Yeah, it's only 2 games, but he's getting a consistent run in the team, and he's doing well, and he's giving good performances, and a level of performances that I don't think Brill can get up to. So I think the brave calls Ross has made have come off. Angle and Wilkinson look a danger up front together. It's just a case of creating that clear-cut chance. I wouldn't say we had a clear-cut chance the whole game. We had some good chances, especially in the box from set pieces. We should have probably had a penalty as well, about 20 minutes towards the end of the second half, where Angle was just completely dragged down, but it was in that sort of melee, of the corner, so the ref probably wouldn't have saw, but hence why he obviously didn't blow up. But obviously from my angle, I could clearly tell that it was a penalty. But listen, I'm not one to moan about it. What's done is done. We've got a point. It's a good point, and let's get on to next week away at Cambridge, another difficult game. But if we can win that, or get a good result, the fact that we haven't won in 2 months, I think now it doesn't really matter. I don't care who we're playing. You need to get that win, and it needs to happen very soon, rather than later, because obviously you don't want it to drag out any longer than it already has, because it becomes a big problem. So yeah, I'm confident for next week against Cambridge after today's performance. You cannot fault the players' work ethic. They gave it everything to the last minute, and also Josh Wright, who was under a lot of stick, as you'd expect from the Bradford fans, some of it quite uncalled for. He left it all out on the pitch, and literally stuck a few on him, and he had a good performance as well, so good. I have to mention him today. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you're new around here, then I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe. So I am back. I am going to be uploading consistently now. I just had a little blip where I just sort of had a lot of stuff going on, so I haven't been able to upload. But yeah, please like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you next week away at Cambridge. Up the O's.